What's up, everybody? Welcome to Turn Order Warped, Season number 2, Episode number 3, yet I have forgotten yet again to change the fucking number.
Curse warning!
Yeah, there's curses. I'm sorry.
How could you forget, like, this one thing out of all these things you have to remember at the same time? Whack. God, we couldn't get Kappa.
I can't fucking deal with this.
I know, my favorite thing to say to
I can't work out.
One job!
One job!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Turn Order Warped, Season 2, Episode number 3. Despite what the title had said, we're in Episode 3. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. We will be using mature language, as I have demonstrated thoroughly in the first sentence opener of the
Just
show.
edit that out. It's fine. Fix it in post.
Beep, beep. Yeah.
There's no extra editing that I'm doing.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
I can't make it happen. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Bobby, you look very enthused and intense about the show today. How do you feel?
He does. He looks like he just made like a pretty sweet roll and he can't even really believe it.
Hey there, bud. I feel good. It's good.
Oh my god, I miss Bobby so much. Come back.
We all miss Bobby.
Bobby.
We all miss Bobby. We want Bobby back. We want Bobby back.
We want our Bobby back, Bobby back, Bobby. I'll stop.
Yeah, do so now, because the
Bobby
the
back
song,
ribs?
the song will echo through our brains for the entire rest of the week.
I have a question. Did you update your choose wave emote? Match your hair?
Why, yes. My good friend.
Awesome.
My good friend, Kluzzy did update that. He's amazing at everything. He's the one who, I don't think he minds me saying at this point, who did that wonderful piece of Nova art that we saw last week, and he updated my hair. Same day that I went live with it, too. Same day. I mean, he actually had it done a few days beforehand, but yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice. That's pretty slick. And I'm kind of impressed that Twitch actually updated the emotes and whatnot so fast, because the tier 2 waxed even emote also went live like ultra fast. We got waxed gasm now.
Oh, look at that!
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're a partner in good standing, you don't get those approved. So, basically, if you're a partner, you can just be like, pow!
I can't wait to see that in Neon Scream, where people just say "whack the dick" and then the Greek.
Oh God!
Needs to happen.
Yeah, they broke me last night. Jay was on point last night. I actually fell out of my chair.
When is Jay not on king point?
Right? I actually fell out of the chair, like literally fell out of the chair laughing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he broke me pretty good. How's everybody doing? How was your week? Did you guys have good weeks?
Yeah.
Very good week. I actually streamed and it was fun.
Scoticus, how's your gut biome?
Yeah, how's your gut biome? You got...
I've been taking my probiotics. And,
wonderful.
Did they keep you regular?
I tend to snort mine, so... I wish I was joking! What the fuck? I put them up my nose because I get sinus infections. And I once read that people tried that and it fought the bad bacteria and won. So I actually open my probiotic capsules and I look like a Coke addict. I stick them like in my nose.
Just in case anyone's thinking of trying that, Tuesday's not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
Just want to point that out. She's not a doctor.
Okay. Does it actually do any good though?
It does. It actually does. So I guess the good bacteria do fight the bad bacteria.
Still not a doctor, okay?
Or it's placebo.
Come crying to me when you die.
Test your probiotics, like put them in some milk and see if it separates out the milk, and then your probiotics actually
have biological things in.
To be fair, Whack did ask how our week was, so I just...
No, it's fine.
I stick things up my nose. It's great.
Where do you put your probiotics?
I want some sinus yogurt.
I've still got an empty bottle of Yakult
when
at my
I run out of
house.
probiotics, I do use yogurt. It's weird.
Oh, God.
Yakults are perfect as well because they've got the
Fresh
little
is one hell of a drug, guys.
Yeah, that's literally the only time I've used yogurt for anything is, a bit of the old...
Oh, yeah.
No,
Rebalance.
just pop a squat on like a pot, and then you can put it back in the fridge.
Lost my breakfast. Where'd it go? I can't find my breakfast. Oh, there it is. In my lap.
What's
Okay.
wrong with a bit of yeast?
Nothing.
Okay, actually, talking of yeast, did anybody know about cockle bread?
What?
Cockle bread was basically...
Is that when you run out?
No, that was this
cockle
medieval
bread in the
love
cupboard.
potion type thing, which is basically where you make some bread and you knead it with your, vulva. And you bake it, and then you give it to the person you fancy, and they eat it and fall in love with you. It was a serious thing. Cockle bread. Look it up. Google that shit. It's 100% true.
Hi, my name's Fuzzy Freaks. Need
I mean, I tried something
With your
like
bone.
that once, but just like, chocolate.
Did you
Prodded
rub your
some
dick in some chocolate and give it to
chocolate,
somebody?
and then just like prodded someone with
What's
my
that thing where if
chocolatey-
you like
just
hold
like,
your
hey,
nose-
do you like chocolate?
can breathe, you know that you're dreaming? Wait. Okay.
if you can breathe, you know you're dreaming.
I know all the...
I can breathe. Am I dreaming?
No, I was used to bite my tongue.
I think we might have broken Wacky's just there. Like,
That I know
I
I'm
feel
awake.
violated.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I know all of the weird shit, okay?
I saw the show you were on last night. This is nothing.
I don't know. This is pretty. This is kind of yeah. I don't know.
Whack, have you ever fucked an egg?
No, I have not.
No.
I can freely admit that.
Never eating food from a
There was-
significant other again. Poor
Yeah.
cluster lax.
There was like a trend earlier where people were talking about fucking coconuts a lot. This one guy did it.
Surely
and
that would be...
he posted about it on Reddit, and then
I mean,
left it for a while
melons...
and went back to it and tried to fuck it again, but he was just fucking a bunch of maggots.
Can we
Yeah.
not?
Like a
Can we
maggoty
not?
cock.
Can we not? Like,
And then
can we
everybody was
not?
talking
Can
about-
we not? Let's not. Let's just not.
Hey, Zakoticus went too far this time, not me.
Dude, I love going too far. Cause see that I can taste Wax pain like through the internet.
It's just there going like, oh my god.
It has a slight citrus touch to it, surprisingly.
I think that's
Anyway,
that's
so
the
what
taste
have you
of
guys
people.
been up to?
That's the taste of people unsubscribing.
Oh,
That's the
please, we love
citrusy
it.
taste, the
It's a
flavor.
bitter taste.
Subscribing, you say, do you know it's 50% off and you can get
It is
for
September.
the normal price of a sub, you can get a whack-gasm face. you can get that. You can get that.
Mhm. All of September. Shit, I had loads of people in today. I forgot
let's
to say
just do
anything about September. I'm an
introductions.
idiot.
Let's just go. Fuzzy.
Show's over, guys.
And we'll see you next
Show's
week.
over.
So, what
Wacky
have we been up
actually
to this
stopped
week,
responding.
everybody? Apart from, making cockle bread and things.
It's your turn, Fuzzy. Introduce
Is
yourself.
it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been making... No, I've been playing... I don't bake. No. I also am quite fastidious about food hygiene. Thank you. But yes, I've been playing today. Today I've been playing the new Dishonored sort of like standalone DLC thing, Death of the Outsider, and it's really fucking good, and I like it, and I made a man explode by teleporting inside him, which was pretty cool. And yeah, it's I like it. It's good. You should play it. It's good. I even bought it with my own money. That's how
Wow.
much. Well, come on. I mean, usually I'm like swimming in fucking keys, but this was just like, nah, money. Need it now. Don't want to wait. So,
And what character do you play on the show that you're on today?
oh
right
yeah,
now,
sorry,
Fuzzy?
the show. Right? No, I just want to run around and murder people. No, I play Betty. All right, she's a boring engineer, type mechanic, type fixie person thing. She mostly fixes like the toilets and the soup dispensers, though, but that's fine. She'll hit on anything with a pulse and some things without a pulse. Yes.
Sometimes
Remember-
simultaneously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Androids are weirded out. Do
Alrighty.
you have an attachment for that, my lover? What?
Tuesday.
Hi guys, my name is Tuesday Gray, in fact, and now I've dyed my hair gray, so everything's just kind of going gray. This week I have been playing Baldur's Gate and a little bit of Divinity 2. Both are amazing games. They're super fun, and I'm just kind of
hold on. Did you just start Baldur's Gate 2?
Not 2. No, Baldur's Gate.
You did the
OG
original one?
Yeah.
Like
sorry,
for the first time?
PG's message and it messed me up. He asked a question. Wow, I'm turning red. I know I'm turning red. So yes, I played the OG Baldur's Gate, which is amazing, and I super love it. I never finished it when I played it a couple of years ago.
Oh, so you did play it before? Okay, I thought this was your first time.
I just hopping back in. Divinity is super fun as well. I'm going to be playing that with Skin Teen and Call of Cthulhu and your boy Daquan next Friday. Super looking forward to that, but I did give it a little trial on stream. And today I'm going to be playing Nova, who is Shooty mixed shooter lady. I'm basically a clone. I was literally brewed in a lab to be the soldier that I am. And last week I got roped into an interesting group of folk who made quite a discovery about our predicament. And now I'm guarding them, and I'm guarding our secret as well. So stay tuned and see what exactly that secret is.
We will, in fact, find out. I don't know how you're able to kind of switch between the two, between like Baldur's Gate and Divinity, because like the UI, like listen, Baldur's Gate has so many good things going for it. It's a phenomenal game, especially the voice acting, which is
absolutely
just heads and tails above many games that are out today. But the thing that it does not do well, and I think that's kind of universal, is the UI is just fucking garbage. It's just fucking garbage. So switching between the two has got to be rough.
It is in general, I would say. It's hard because I play usually a different game every stream, and so switching between UIs is difficult for me, but I'm probably a little bit more polished at it than a lot of folks because I switch games so often. But chat has a blast making fun of me. We actually have a twos read BTTV emote now because they make fun of me for not reading the UI and like reading stuff and things. So it's doable. I agree. Baldur's Gate UI could be better, but that game, it almost hurts to say a bad thing about that game because it's so amazing.
It's good. I mean, and it's pretty fucking hard too. Like, I mean, the Baldur's Gate games, especially depending on where you go at any given time, because they're like specifically designed to be certain levels where you go. I remember I fought like a fucking in Baldur's Gate 2. There's like a part where you fight a troll, and I was just way under level, and it turned out to be this like hour-long fucking fight. You know, that's just like insanity.
Retrying it.
Yeah.
Even like rolling up to the friendly armed men and hearing, "Hi, friend." I got wrecked the first time. Does anyone remember that? It sticks in my brain so well. That dude that's waiting for you on the steps of the inn, and he just rolls you.
That guy, yeah. I think that's about where I rage quit the game, actually.
Hi, friend. And you're like, oh, God.
Yeah, I remember that, because I was just like...
I'm out.
I think for me, Baldur's Gate 2, I got it, and I was really loving it, and then I got to the part... There's a part where you, like... you have an option to like save some slaves, and you go like through a secret passage. You come out the other side, and you're just you just get obliterated, like so bad. Like I tried like 10, 15 times to beat it, and I was like, "Fuck that shit, I'm done."
I hate you, dumb game.
Yeah.
Dumb game is dumb.
Yeah, so it really depends on like the way that you go and stuff. But yeah, those are good games. Zgarkus.
Hey, it's Gorgus. I play Freak, who is a warped human, and he's a psi medic, and he's a real special individual. He sees things sometimes. He sometimes maybe talks to people who other people can't necessarily communicate. Yeah, I think it's gonna be slowly but surely getting used to the people of this group. It's been with them a few days now because of a little time skip, but I don't know if he'll ever get used to Betty.
I don't think any of us will really get used to Betty.
I'm not even sure Betty's used to Betty, to be honest with you.
Just
I
because
mean, it's basically Fuzzy with an accent, right?
I have nothing to say on the subject.
But yeah,
I think we all
I've
know
got
that
a
that's a
guess.
lie.
I do things on Twitch and places about Twitch and stuff. And I'm looking forward to today's session.
You seem kind of... Are you all right there, bro?
He's role playing his character. He's warming
No.
up. He's pre-gaming,
Just-
if you will.
I didn't nap today. I thought about it, and then I thought, I won't nap because then I'll be.
Naps are for pussies.
I'll still be groggy for the show. So
Speaking of groggy for the show, Peachy.
I'm not groggy. I've just downed like 7,000 fucking Red Bulls. I'm good to go. Hi, I'm Peachy. Have I played any games this week? I don't know. I DM'd a Star Trek game last night on Roll For It, which was I haven't DM'd for ages. The last time was when I DM'd you, like.
Did a damn good job of it, too.
Yesterday, however, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yesterday I was a pile of shit.
No, it was nice to get back in the chair and be God once more. It was a lot of fun. I swear I played games. I don't know. Most of my energy has been going into that. Today, though, my energy will be going into Dr. Dick Icarus. Never fly too close to the sun.
Dr. Dickarus.
Yeah.
Don't
Dr.
make this
Dick.
weird. Dr. Dick. I'm okay with Dr. Dick. You know, me and Dr. Dick are the same person. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm not a lunatic, I swear.
Mostly.
Mostly, I am a sane, normal individual who enjoys making his own bread out of vulvas.
No, instead of vulva massaged bread, you have independent control over each of your testicles.
Winky bread.
So my bread's got this lovely texture of it looks like an inverse walnut.
up with the heels
There's
and
a
down
few
with the
straight,
head.
few
and
straight
the
hairs up
minimal
in there,
of
yeah.
bread.
Every lump and bump lovingly reproduced,
I'm going home now.
including that weird bit down the middle. You know,
you are
the
home
weird-
Tuesday.
They all float down here. Speaking of inverse testicles,
Hey everybody, I'm Wax Steven. I'm the DM of Doom. I will be dragging you guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Probably there will be some kicking and screaming. I like to try and make sure that there's kicking and screaming in each adventure. That's my signature, as it were. So if you guys haven't seen the show before, you kind of come in at a pretty good time because we've started a new season. We are the official stream of the What's Old is New RPG, and Morris, our fine patron and creator of the n.e.w system.
We're sorry, Morris. We're sorry.
Yeah, if you guys want to know a little bit more about it, you can check out some of the links here. It's $10 on the Drive-Thru RPG website. It's a solid pickup, especially if you guys like to play these sort of role-playing games that give you a lot of sandboxy kind of options. You have a lot of freedom in creating your characters. There's no classes. It's just straight up choosing a sort of role you want to play and building your character to help you get to that point. So it gives you a lot of freedom with that. It helps establish your character's past. So it's kind of built-in mechanics to help you figure out what your character has done through their lives. It's really interesting. Yeah, we somehow convinced Morris to make this the official stream of the What's Old is New RPG, and he's been regretting it ever since. I get horrible text messages and strange cell phone pictures with weird hand gestures that he sends. I don't even know what some of them mean. I have to look them up. on Urban Dictionary. And
I mean, after the maggots bit, can you really blame him?
no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, he's 100% in his right to
I
never.
mean, I got a feeling. I mean, I don't want to offend the man, but I don't think that cock maggots is particularly something that he'd be extremely offended by. He's a cultured man. He's came across things like that before.
I'm not offended, but does he literally want his rule set advertised by said cock maggots?
100%
Likely
no.
not.
100%
So
no.
we can just wipe out the first 20 minutes of today's show. We're fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna edit out this whole
Just
part.
cut
It's all
right to the
gone.
start.
Yeah.
Quick,
Yes.
do the swearing warning.
Thank
and we'll cut it
God.
from here.
It's gonna be like this awkward edit too. Like I'll be wearing a different shirt, and it'll just be, the lighting will be all different. I'll be like,
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Please stand by.
yeah. We'll just have to blur out Zagaticus's mouth.
It's fine.
But yes, so this is a good time for you guys to sort of hop into the show as we've started a new season and we're kind of getting things sorted out. So let's do that. Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on so far. The group here are on this lovely ship, the colony ship Arcadia. They are various passengers aboard this ship. They have different roles, as pretty much all the people do on this ship. There's almost 10,000 people on this ship. About 6,000 passengers, about 3,000 plus crew. It's a big honking ship. There are Marines, there's Navy personnel, but primarily this ship is in fact a colony ship. Its purpose is to settle new colonies and explore worlds and to help research a very devastating problem that the characters have had to deal with. Essentially, what people have called the Nothing, this sort of interdimensional plague, for lack of a better word. It seems as if the universe itself is kind of becoming nothing. This entropy is kind of spreading like a plague, and it has destroyed Earth and the Sol system, forcing the human race to pick up and move away. They've invested many resources, as well as other races doing the same. Several different races have come together, funded this incredibly expensive venture to help colonize new worlds and keep their race in existence, and also try and just research what's going on with this problem. So last session, the characters learned a little bit more about what happened, because not only did they set off to try to colonize worlds, they went a bit further than they should have. They were looking to go about 2,000 light years away from the Sol system and ended up about 70,000 light years away in the wrong direction, on the other side of the galaxy. Separated from the other colony ships and the fleet that could help protect them, they're all alone in an unknown place. And they learned a little bit more about some of the things that could happen. Their psychic friend, Simon, also known as Freak, has had some visions, some psychic visions in regards to the Nothing apparently seemingly traveling with them through a tachyon conduit. They don't really know what's gone on with that, but their group has been tasked with finding out more information about this problem. Last episode, they dealt with some snotty teenage kids that were kind of running around the ship as the ship traveled all this way, it took major damage. The tachyon core almost lost cohesion and basically it lost containment and almost had to be ejected. But the ship has taken some pretty major damage, and well, the commander, Commander Valest, has sort of given them a bit of a job to sort of come up with some more answers, because they found out some very important information as to why the ship has ended up where it has, and that basically there were sort of outside interferences that caused this to happen. It wasn't simply just a general malfunction. And when we ended last episode, the group had sort of gotten back together to start doing some more research, but the ship had come under attack. General quarters were summoned, and battle stations were risen. And that's where we're going to sort of start the episode today. So you guys can hear all the battle stations warnings and general quarters. How do you respond? What do you guys do?
So I'm
Betty. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I'm just standing right outside the door of the lab there, kind of guarding. So I would probably poke my head in. I was told to remain here and remain with these guys despite the situation. So I would literally just poke my head in and kind of make sure things were going okay. Everybody is okay in here?
Fine.
What? Yes.
The ship just kind of gets rocked a bit as the do Star Trek rock.
Yep.
The ship has appears to be taking some kind of damage or something. I feel like Nova, you'd probably get like a toot 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 toot. Nova.
Sorry, I was responding to chat. Boop. This is Nova.
Hi, Nova. Yes.
I'm blanking on his name. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Pop?
Pop. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Got it. So,
Pop here. How protect go?
I am having no trouble. This group, they are fine at the moment.
Good. Stay on them. We may have borders. Yeah. Not sure.
Borders?
Borders. Not sure. Get past shield. Maybe. Be ready.
I'm ready. I'm gonna pop in and inform folks. No, nobody panic. We have maybe visitors, unwelcome visitors.
Flaming buggery!
Aboard the ship now. Do not panic. I will stand here. I will guard. I will protect us.
Well, I can help with the garden. We can do a bit of guarding as well.
Just tell them we're busy.
Oh, it's just there, pulls out a little pistol. She's like, we got this. They'll never see me coming.
You just
I
see
do
me
not let go of my math.
checking and double checking my rifle and pistol.
Has the ship moved since we jumped in?
No. You guys have basically been you've been floating in space for the last several days. Yeah, I think we can say that it's probably been 4 days since you guys made the jump to where you are right now. So yeah, you guys have just been floating where you are. They've been trying to get the ship sort of repaired and assessed as you guys took some major damage when you went through the conduit. This was no joke. They want to, before you guys try to explore or do anything else. They want to do some research and stuff before they just start blindly heading out. You don't know, you don't know what your situation is really yet.
So what I'm gonna do is try and get more details by using my clairvoyance to the command deck and have a look and listen and see what they're saying.
Okay. So can you talk a little bit about your clairvoyance for everybody?
Yep. So you can see and hear a location you have seen before until your next turn. See it as though you are physically present and do not gain additional sight powers. So if it's dark there, you don't gain dark sight. It doesn't say in it, but the way I imagine it working is, so the ship doesn't exist psychically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the ship would move, I can't psychically go back to the ship. Like, it's a point in space that I go back to when I use my clairvoyance.
I don't think you have to get that specific with it. I think that because there's people on the ship, right? So they probably leave some kind of psychic residue.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's your character. You can do how you want. I feel like there's so many people on this ship that, like, it's got to have some kind of connection. But again, it's up to you. You can play the character however you want.
Yeah. But I just fade my way. I do my little mental exercise.
Sure. How does that? What does that feel like? What is that like? How is it perceived by you?
It's odd. It's kind of like now like a fractal where you zoom in and then it's the same shape again. Kind of do that, but like just picturing the space I'm in and like zooming down into like a tiny little detail, like a speck of dirt or something, and then going right in and opening up again and realizing that there's more to space than the physical space, and that kind of mantra is what gets me out there.
Okay, fair enough. So you kind of like you do this like weird fractal kind of zooming thing where it's like, like you maybe take like a deep breath and you close your eyes and twitch a little bit, and you kind of like it makes that kind of sucking in of air sound, because that's what your body does as you like go into your own head.
Push myself there.
And you probably like jump from like I feel like probably like some kind of different like psychic presence, like for every time that you do this. So it's like and it sort of like travels its way up towards the command deck, and you can see kind of like you perceive like different sounds and stuff as your vision just kind of like focuses in on the command deck. And as you do, you can see like people sort of like at their different stations around the command deck, and it's a pretty big command deck too. I'd say it's not like I feel like the Star Trek one's probably much small. Like a typical Star Trek command deck is probably much smaller than the one that's on this ship. Like this one's probably like really big. Like there's probably a central area for the commander and the captain of the ship. Followed by like helm control, stuff like that, and then around the
it's more Star Destroyer size then.
Yeah, I would think so, probably. But it probably has a sort of like a cylindrical kind of shape, right? Like it's probably it has a bit more of a rounded kind of shape. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are in there, a lot of different crew members and stuff monitoring different stations and whatnot. The command deck is very hectic, and you can see that the commander is basically standing up, looking at the view screen. She probably has like, I feel like instead of just like one central viewport, there's probably like people have different terminals and stuff, so that she probably has like a holo display or something like right up above her station, and just have like more control over the vision or whatever that she wants to look at. The situation that she's looking at is a very interesting one. There are two kinds of ships that appear to be around the Arcadia. One kind of ship is let me just pull this up. One kind of ship is sort of like similar to like an avian kind of look. Like it's very much, it looks like a bird. The ship itself like has sort of like wings to it, and it has a sort of thin central area, and the front sort of comes has like a spherical front to it, and it has these sort of like they look almost like fangs. They kind of come down, and there's a few of those ships, and then there's a very different kind of ship that they seem to be having a conflict with. Much smaller ships. These ships look much more organic, and they're very strange looking. They almost look very insectoid. The insectoid kind of ships are buzzing, like they look like they're buzzing around, like they almost look like bugs in comparison to this larger ship. These insectoid kind of ships are flying all around. You can see that these larger ships are basically taking like all these pot shots, a few of which kind of like whiz past the Arcadia. But these ships kind of look like they're trying to defend themselves. Commander Valeste stands up from her station, and she says, "Comms, give me comms. I need to speak to these people immediately. Captain, I'm trying. We've got a lot of feedback. I can't make heads or tails of it. It sounds like buzzing. I don't know. Run it through the translator. I'm trying, Commander. Try harder. These are the first alien life forms that we've interacted with on this side of the galaxy. We need to make an impression, and we need to not get shot. And if we have to, we will fight back." "Yes, Commander." And so the tactical officer, who you guys would know as Old Toby, Toby Wynn.
Good old Toby.
Yep. Yes, Toby. He stands up and he says,
Captain, I recommend we open fire. Quite obviously, we've engaged in some kind of battle here. We need to hold our own, otherwise the ship's going to get blown up.
"Just keep the shields at maximum, Officer Wynn."
Yes, ma'am.
"Shields at maximum." Ship rocks again. How long does your clairvoyance last?
Until my next turn, it says normally. So I
Okay.
think that's probably.
Yeah, so you probably like come back into your body.
There's lots of ships fighting.
Chips? Fighting?
Oh, wait, we're like billions of light years wrong, right? Does that mean they're alien ships?
Yeah, they look weird.
Oh, do you think they got hot green people on them?
What do you mean they look weird?
Well, one
Are
kind
they-
of looks.
Are there any hot green green men or ladies with the big,
I didn't get to see them. I saw the ships.
Oh,
One
go
kinda
back and
looks
look.
like
Go
like
and look at them. You got your brain weird.
Go where?
I haven't been there, so
So?
I need to have been there to go there.
Well, if they're asking for volunteers for a boarding party, you should volunteer then, definitely.
What?
Well-
What kind of ships?
Uh,
Here.
And I hand you a whiteboard marker.
Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing, so I do like a rough shape. This one kind of looks like a bird, and then the other ones look kind of like I do like the really kind of kiddie drawing of almost like a bee or something, where it's like a big circle with like little circles coming off of it for the wings.
Those aren't ships. They look
Yeah. Like those.
biological.
Yeah,
You look like something a 3-year-old drew.
I didn't get much practice at drawing.
Wait a minute. They're outside now.
Yeah, out front.
Hang on.
And I just turned like 90 degrees to a computer terminal. And I want to try to hack into our comms, see if I can see them.
You mean the sensors?
Sensors, yeah. Sorry, not comms.
Yeah, you can give it a try. Sure, it'd be electronics plus your logic.
Wouldn't it be computers?
Specifically, it's hacking. So you can use computers, but I'm gonna make it
doesn't
harder.
matter. It's going to be the same role.
Can I come and sort of lean over his shoulder and be like, "Oh, what about that?" and give him a bit of an assist because I got a bit in computers as well. Oh no, you don't want to press that. You want to you want to do that.
I studied computers
So did I.
for 17 years at Harvard.
How many? What?
17 years at Harvard.
Right then.
Can you please remove that plunger from the side of my chair?
It's not a plunger. It's a spanner. Plungers are, this is a plunger.
Right, that's what we need right now. Semantics. Okay. No, you.
Right then.
Hack into the systems.
She's literally using the 2-finger typing.
Yeah.
Are you actually able to walk, or are you partially paralyzed, or are you?
Oh, I can walk.
Okay.
But
Yeah, then you definitely
I'm not-
clench.
Oh right, yeah. Right, okay. I
Just
wondered where
seeing
you're going with that. Of course.
So.
My mum told me I was
so
doing
go
computers.
ahead, give me a logic plus computers, please, Betty.
Okay.
And by the way that I'm going to sort of work this, if you guys are trying to get into the computers by hacking, without the actual hacking skill, it's going to be harder.
I would like to spend 2 luck dice on this as well.
Okay.
So that's 4d6 and then another 2. Oh, fuck. Wrong thing. Hang on. Sorry. I wasn't looking and I typed into the... Shh. Don't look at me. Okay.
Okay, a 14 on a 4d6. And there's the first luck die of a 1.
Oh, my fucking Christ. Hang on. No. For some reason, I can't type today. I think just
Did
talking
you
about...
try with the 2 fingers?
I think just typing with, talking about typing with 2 fingers basically, fucked my typing skills.
And
so,
another 4. Okay, so 19.
hang on a second. I've got... once per day when rolling a dice pool, you may declare it to be an exploding...
You have to declare it before you
okay,
roll
never
it.
mind then.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's fine.
So, a 19. Let's see, what can you hack into with that? You can't get what you want, but you're going to get probably something
Oh, I thought
else.
she was assisting me. I thought that's what
Um,
it was. I was just role playing it, yeah.
Let's see. All right, then let's have you roll yours too. Logic plus
Do you want the electronics or computers?
computers.
I'm old, so I'm going to declare this a safe roll. So,
So
if
am I, and it gives me no benefits at all.
So any ones I roll, I can re-roll.
You think you gain wisdom? Ha!
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
not
on
good.
a 10 on a 5d6. That's a peachy roll if I've ever seen one.
So that's a 9 plus.
Oh!
Okay.
Maybe you're assisting me.
It's probably devolved into one of those like, no, let me. I'm just no. You know, like where you're both trying to use the
Smiling at the
computer,
keyboard.
slap
You have
fight.
to run as administrator, I think.
Shut up! I do imagine we both go shut up at the same moment.
It's definitely a Unix-based system.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically
Pseudo!
because of Dr. Icarus's help, you were probably like about to get some information with the sensors, but he totally pushed the wrong button.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, and it did not. You weren't able to get what you wanted.
It clicked update and restart, and now you have to wait for it to restart 6 times to install.
Oh, for the
fucking
love!
update.
Oh, really?
Look, if you do not keep them updated, then I don't even know who's
Yes,
updating these
but
bloody things.
Oh.
I mean, do we even have a computer department?
Well, well, sort of, but they're all in deep freeze right now.
So where the bloody hell is this update coming from? It must be very important.
Will you press the button? No,
No,
it's
I'm
not.
restarting.
No, it is.
I
You
pushed
just
the restart
updated.
button.
Oh, for the love of God! Right, you
Damn,
just
damn.
updated the virus definitions. You
Look,
complete
if I
lemon.
get some poop stuck in my toilet, I will give you a call. But as far as this is called for, you will now bugger off.
But you booked it out. I was just
Yes,
in there.
Bugger off, madam.
I go to the door.
I just spin my wrench angrily, and your wheel nut comes off. Because it's that's boom, boom,
I don't actually have wheels, but I list lazily
Yeah.
to the left.
Yeah.
I knock
Yes?
on like the glass door.
Nova!
Tuk, 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 tuk.
Help!
Ain't Nova.
Will you tell me to
I'm
bugger
outside
off,
the door.
old man?
I'm knocking on the door.
Oh,
Hey,
Say sorry,
Nova.
I'll
I mean,
fix it for
as
you.
soon as you walk near the door, like it just opens up.
oh yeah.
Say sorry, I'll fix it for you.
Awkwardly knock on the frame if you don't pay attention. Yeah, Nova.
What is happening in here? I am trying, and you see me looking down the hallway intently. Do keep an eye out.
Oh,
Help! Help me!
Say sorry. Say sorry. Go
can
on.
I,
Say sorry.
can I
What
come
is-
outside for a moment?
Say sorry.
Of course, and I just
Say
kind
sorry.
I
I'll-
go
I'll-
in.
I'll
I
let you
hit
know
the
when we get-
close door button.
of.
You just hear Doctor Icarus like screaming.
And Bet is just fucking haranguing him.
It was getting loud in there.
That is very loud. If we have intruders, we do not need this level of noise.
There's a lot of ships fighting up front. I had a look.
Sheeps
Yeah,
fighting? A war?
I don't know if it's a war. I'm not sure of their political motivations, but
Oh,
they're
And if my
fighting,
shoulders-
so,
weren't already square enough. I square them further
yeah.
and staring around down the hallway. Then we must keep good watch.
I can maybe take a look around the ship if you know where to look.
Oh, let me see if Poppy knows where. He may know where the intruders have come from. Who? Pop.
Ah,
This-
Nova!
an important question for you, Pop. Do you know where this breach is in the shield?
No breach yet. Prepping.
Okay. Boop. I do not have any information.
Oh, then it's probably okay. I think you'd know if people were on the ship. Well, especially since I think there may be bugs, big bugs, or birds.
Did you
Big
birds? Bird bugs?
No, birds and bugs, not
Birds and
bird bugs.
birds and
That's what the ships look like.
bugs and. Okay. We are well equipped for this situation. Maybe this is not hostile. Maybe we have happened upon a war.
Yeah, they were saying that the tactical lieutenant he wanted to shoot them, and the commander said no.
This is recent information that you have?
Yeah, it happened like 5 minutes ago.
Mon Dieu. Shoot them? You just
Yeah.
see me considering this. We should not be shooting aliens.
Let me just check something. And I like push the button to open the door to see if it's quieting down yet.
Say sorry. Say sorry. Go on.
Nope, not yet.
You're muted. You do.
Very sorry.
Right, there you go then.
What exactly is
Oh,
happening?
too much. Hang on. Right, there we go. There we go. No, hold it. Right. Stop waving around. Just stay still. Stop. No, don't do that. Stop.
They
Right,
they
clear.
were trying to use the computer to see, and they got in an argument about updates.
That is most unfortunate. They should be working on this issue that we have.
Yeah.
I look like I kind of, my face tightens a little bit, and I walk toward the door so it'll open. We should really keep it down in here because
He started it.
oh,
Okay. Look, how about, Betty, you could hook this computer directly into the ship's computer.
We
and
could
then
try doing that,
maybe
yours.
we'll be able to get what we need.
Or you could have a go, I suppose.
It's probably not a good idea to interfere with ship systems when there's combat going on.
yes. What is it that you need? Because we cannot be hacking in when they need these channels to be clear.
Just trying to get some visuals.
I got them. It's okay.
Yeah, but
You said there were birds outside.
Yeah, look.
we can't see what's in your. Yeah, okay.
My drawings.
Have you
just
ever thought about maybe going to some sort of art class or something?
No.
Maybe you should look into that. You went to a figure drawing class when I was younger. That was great.
Yeah, I like shade a little bit with the pen.
Oh.
That's
We
better.
tried cross hatching. That might be a better way of shading that. And
Betty, hello?
what?
I don't think you should do that. If you cause an error in the system, it could mean the ship would explode or something.
Yes, Betty, come on.
Last time, look. Oh yeah, I helped make the ship stop from exploding last time. I didn't work on the ship. Thank you very much.
I grab my laptop and close it, and then put it in like the little pocket in my chair.
Let's go and get some food, Betty.
Oh, right, all right. Yeah, food. Yeah, definitely.
So, when they call general quarters, that means like most utility stuff is kind of closed off on the ship. It's like get the fuck out of the cafeteria, get out of, you know what I mean? Like get to your general
we're just
quarters.
going like around the corner in the sense.
Okay.
I'm not actually going for food. I know I'm pretty good at the whole lying stuff. Me and Betty are gonna go and find somewhere away from prying eyes.
Gotcha.
Oh, God. You did say anything with or without a pulse. I doubt I have much of a pulse.
I'm sure Betty can get a rise. No, I know I'm going there. No, okay.
Wow. Okay. So, you sort of step out into the hallway, or are you trying to go like to a different area in the lab?
I just want to go around the corner in the lab. There's a load of labs, right? There's probably doors between them.
Or these partitions,
Yeah, absolutely.
It's probably going to be shitty, like 5 foot high partitions, and you can totally like fire a Nerf dart over the top. And
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So you head into the next sort of area, the next large room of the labs, and what are you trying to do there?
I'm just trying to get a more direct connection to the ship's computer. The actual ship's computer rather than just, my works.
If you're trying to find some kind of connection to the ship's computer, it's not going to be here.
But there must be data from the ship's computer going throughout the ship, right? I'm suggesting that Betty just rip that out of the wall and we try and plug in somehow.
Okay. Betty, why don't you give me a computers check plus, or I guess electronics check plus your logic.
Okay. I'm gonna use my young exploit.
Okay.
For this one. So if I roll any sixes, I can roll again. Okay,
They are exploding.
They are exploding. Yes. Okay. So was it int plus? What was
No,
it? Electronics.
logic plus electronics.
I don't have electronics.
Okay. Then
about,
what else do you have?
Maintenance,
Definitely not maintenance.
engineering.
Nope.
Right then.
Toilet clogging.
Yeah, I don't really
Let's
have
see.
anything.
Yeah, you don't really have any. I mean, I guess the closest is going to be computers. It's just going to be really hard to do.
Well then, or you can. I'm not sure. I mean, I've never really. Yeah, I'm better at the software bit than the hardware, to be honest with you.
I feel like I should have said that and you should have made a joke about that for some reason.
What? Oh, because hard and penises and that. Oh, right, I get you. Will now.
I sense a disturbance in the lewd.
What? Look, I'm distracted. All right. You're right. You're old enough to be my dad.
You're an engine. Just rip that stuff out and put
but
good stuff in.
Did you hear
All
someone
right.
mention penis? Why can I hear power tools?
Panel falls
Yeah,
over.
Yeah.
So as you
He's
guys,
there like,
you
right,
hear
let's see
something?
you.
Simon, will you go check this out? I cannot leave this post.
Half the lights in the thing just go out. It's like, oh, right, that was the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. So let's put
Not
the right
the
thing.
lights, the
Um,
computers.
No, I know.
Hey,
It's all bundled up. Whoever did this
Betty-
wiring was a complete cowboy.
It says Betty on. I think you made this.
No, there's other Boreans called Betty on the ship. Thank you very much. At least 5.
I'd like to know if that's true or not.
I mean, there's quite a few people on the ship. Go ahead and give me a. You don't have the skill check?
Of the skill what?
No, he doesn't have the skill that he needs. That he could. There's no skill that exists that can give you that information.
Ship's complement. I've got no.
Look, just.
What are you,
Why am I holding the panel?
Right, don't touch the right. Hold this. Don't touch the end. All right.
what are you? Oh,
Don't just keep your face away from it. All right.
This could probably kill an elephant.
What's an elephant?
With the trunks and the ears and the never forgetting and getting drunk.
Ogrons?
Elephants! Elephants! Hold this.
Oh, okay, right.
Elephant. Notice the trunk.
What kind of bloody stupid animal is that?
no, but
It's
they're
an
just
elephant.
talking about elephants and playing with wires.
Did you say they're playing with the wires?
Anyway, right now, I think if I
Yeah.
connect these two wires together, it's. No, okay.
They should not be doing this. I don't think we
right,
have
hang on,
emergency.
hang on, I need to check my wiring diagrams. There's definitely one in here that's. Hang on. Red with. Is that blue with red stripes or red with blue stripes? Can you see? Bloody lightning is terrible. I wish I hadn't unplugged the
No,
light.
that's
I
blue
couldn't
with
really-
red stripes.
Are you sure?
Please.
Red with blue stripes.
I wonder if they could spare one of these Navy cadets as well for helping me with this. I cannot watch these people with just me.
What? Can you hear
Why
him
are
talking
you
over there?
watching us?
Yeah, we're busy.
I'm supposed to be protecting you, but it looks like you maybe are harming the ship.
Do you know what an elephant is?
This is not important right now.
This one's got 2 trunks. So we're like, ooh. Ooh.
What?
Nature documentaries.
Oh, that's not. I'm.
Wait, if that's his trunk, why is he putting out the elephant? Oh,
It's not an elephant, Betty.
What? What's that? Is that? The other one's got a big horn on it.
It's a rhino.
Why is he?
I don't know. Perhaps the elephant was presenting and the rhino got a little confused. I don't know about animal sociology.
It's her Earth, right?
Uh,
Is it really a bad thing it got, eaten by the nothing, do you think? Anyway.
No, Betty, Nova said you can't play with wires.
I don't play with it. I'm working, thank you very much. This is my job.
She didn't say
She's an
anything about...
engineer.
Yeah, I'm engineering. Right, that's not the right one either.
I mean, she didn't say anything about
Her-
elephants or...
Her like sleeve is on fire now. Like,
Yeah. Right, that's fine then. All right, can you just pat that out a second? I can't let go of this because, no, fanning it, making firmly, Pratt, firmly. Ow. Right, okay, thank you. That's fine, that'll do.
You should...
Why wouldn't you just grab that fire extinguisher off the wall, just in case? Right there.
Shouldn't it be an electrician doing this rather than an engineer?
I'm almost an electrician. I was doing my qualifications, but I never got quite right on the
Look, Betty.
And I'm gonna try and do the electronics.
sure. Go for it. Give me electronics plus logic.
$18.
Okay. Yeah. You try to hook up the some kind of relay or something into the main computer, and it's just beyond your ken. You can't seem to figure this out. This ridiculously giant ship with very intricate systems. And it's not your specialty.
It's probably fiber cable like this thick.
Yeah,
There's so much going on there.
Yeah, there's just an insane amount of systems and things that the ship's computer is connected to. You have no idea what you're doing. You probably just short out like one of the boards in there, like as you're trying to fiddle with it.
Betty.
Yes?
How do you think Simon would react if I tried to maybe search his brain for the pictures he saw?
I could either be alright with it or he could snap and kill us. I'm not sure.
Is
Go
that
ahead,
a
have a go.
risk?
See what happens.
Oh, Nova's here. She wouldn't let him kill us. Would she?
Well, he could probably kill us with his brain, right?
Oh,
I mean, how would you stop that?
I don't know. I've never actually...
Oi, Simon! How likely are you to kill us with your brain?
You mean on purpose or accident?
Right, we won't be doing that then.
Right, okay, yes. That does seem like a... But yeah.
So, as you guys are sort of chatting about this, suddenly the ship rocks, like intermittently, like...
Oh, buggery.
And this weird, like, grating sound starts to happen. It's like...
Big bugger at the paint job. I've been most annoyed. It took me weeks, it did.
Nova, in the hallway, you can see the metal of the bulkhead start to melt. And this, like, strange... looks like something organic just kind of like seems to start to crumple the metal, and you can hear the Commander Valeste come over the comms, and she says, "Everyone, prepare yourself for boarders."
Oh, buggery.
The bookstore?
Orders, as in somebody's trying to break in. Right.
Did they
Oh,
bring that back in the future?
All in the future, all bookstores are Borders, and all they sell is iPads.
Oh no.
Women come. Women come. And I draw my rifle.
Yeah, and you can see like the bulkhead just kind of starts to like it's like sort of half melted, like the metal's been weakened by something, and then like you see like these weird like proboscis of some kind, just kind of like crumpling the metal, and like the fire safety systems start to like go off like and this like burst of atmosphere just kind of like comes like flying out through the bulkhead area, so you kind of like get jostled forward like a little bit as the pressure kind of equalizes, and from the opening you can see these large insectoid-like creatures making their way through the gap in the bulkhead. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh God.
We'll be right
so
back.
good.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for more Turner Warped Season 2, Episode 3. We'll be right back in just a little bit. Hang tight.
The insects are coming. The insects are coming.